Hello, witches. This is Dawn. Thank you for stopping by. This is Shadow Magic Mondays. This is where I talk about shadow work and about how to use it to transform our lives, which to me is magic. It's early in the morning and it is freezing here, single digits Fahrenheit here in Iowa, USA. But it's nice and toasty warm in this house. Love it. I'm getting ready for work, which is about 2 feet that way. One of the things that I love about what has come out of the pandemic is that I can work from home and that people understand the virtual connection. Not that I want to replace virtual connection with my coworkers and with other people in my life. But it's definitely something that has been helpful for me. But anyway, that's another subject. Let's talk about enlightenment and empowerment. And I think this is very, very important to shadow work and helping us break through bad habits, things that are obstacles that hold us back, that keep us from moving forward, learning our lessons and becoming empowered. So let's start out with talking about, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Talk about enlightenment and what I mean by it. In Eastern philosophy, we learned that from the India, Hinduism, Buddhism, and so on, that when somebody reaches enlightenment, they get the whole package. They get the enlightenment, the inner knowing, the intuition. They become more aware, self-aware. They become more aware of their environment, as well as they are empowered. It comes as a package. Here in the West, we don't see it that way. It doesn't quite happen that way. We don't interpret it and perceive it that way. I'll put it that way. A lot of that ways. Okay, so enlightenment here in the West is about knowledge and understanding. For instance, you may understand that if you ate healthy and exercised, and if you stopped smoking, and if you stopped going out to bars or whatever your vice is that you want to remove from your life because you feel like it's holding you back, whatever that is, you have the knowledge that it's better without it. You have the knowledge and understanding. I want to include understanding that eating healthy, what that is and how to do it, and exercising and stuff like that. And you know that it's going to help you lose weight, feel better about yourself, give you more energy, and just everything becomes better. But you don't do it, right? You might get motivated at the beginning of the year with the New Year's resolutions and things like that. And you might get a gym membership and you're all gung-ho. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it happen. You get rid of all the bad food out of your house and you buy good food and you're going gangbusters for the first week or two, and then things start popping up. Baby little Johnny breaks his arm, and now you have to take care of him, and you can't get to the gym. Maybe at work, there's a hot project, and you've got to work overtime, and now you don't have time to go to the gym, and stress creeps in. You don't have time for cooking good food, so you start reaching for the snacks, the easy, quick stuff. And it's completely understandable. But what I'm trying to get to is you have all this knowledge and understanding, but you're not giving it action. You're not putting action to it. And that's where empowerment comes in. What I'm talking about when I say empowerment is when you take your knowledge, what you know, and what you understand, and you internalize it and emotionalize it. Then you have the energy to overcome the obstacles. And goes way beyond willpower. Because if you rely on willpower, it will let you down. It will fail you probably most of the time. So empowerment is about internalizing and emotionalizing your knowledge. So what do you know? What information do you know and understand that you want to act on, but you feel like there are obstacles in the way? You will want to internalize and emotionalize that. So how do you do that? You will want to look at your reasons why. Why do you want it? Why do you not have it? And this is where the shadow work comes in, to help you understand, help you know why you don't have it to begin with. Why is this a problem? Why are you unable to attain your goals? And what you'll find when you start searching for answers is that it serves you in some way. So the eating bad food and not exercising, how does that serving you? Understanding that and why you feel it necessary to reach for the food that's not good for you and not exercising. How do you see that is serving you? So let me dive deeper into what serves you, because it can get a little tricky. So if I have a belief that I need to be powerless to be safe, which that is one of my negative toxic beliefs, then when I want to expand my world and start living my life purpose, which is teaching people how to overcome obstacles and how to live on purpose and attain their goals and heal traumas and things like that. When I start reaching out to people and start becoming really good at it, then I start to feel powerful because somebody comes to me with a problem and I'm able to help them solve it. So that makes me feel powerful. So then what happens with this? I need to be powerless to feel safe. It starts getting triggered. And what happens is all these obstacles come in the way that keep me from working with individuals and helping them overcome their problems, their issues, and helping them heal. And so it serves me not to reach out to people. It serves me to be an introvert. It serves me to yeah, not be successful because I believe in my subconscious mind that I need to be powerless to be safe. So once you understand that and you learn to emotionally nurture your own emotional needs, nurturing your own emotional needs and processing your emotions, those two things will help you dramatically to heal those toxic beliefs. And once you heal those toxic beliefs, then you can embrace what you love and emotionalize it and what brings you joy. Mm. So, for instance, for me, wanting to reach out and help people heal soul wounds is what I call them, soul wounds, um, like childhood traumas and things like that. When I recognize that when I'm trying to reach out and I need to be powerless to be safe is jumping up in my way and blocking me, I can process my emotions. What emotions am I feeling? When you pay attention to the emotion, that does a tremendous amount. Just acknowledging the emotions, because a lot of times we're told, okay, if you're angry, that's not good. Don't be angry. As children, stop being angry, right? We don't want our children to learn that it's okay to be angry with other people. But at the same time, they need to learn how to process that emotion, because if you ignore it, what happens? It turns into something else. Okay, that's another topic. And I know this is kind of a big topic to bite off right now, but I want to see if I can at least get a simple understanding. Once you internalize and emotionalize, and that comes from um, processing your emotions and nurturing your emotional needs. So when you internalize and emotionalize what it is that you want to attain, it becomes so much easier. And your blocks and your, things that pop up that keep you from reaching your goal will start disappearing. Okay, so I guess I need to touch on processing your emotions and nurturing your emotional needs. I've talked about this a lot. It's very important, and I will keep talking about it. And hopefully, you can learn this little technique. These two techniques. One is processing your emotional, what's your emotions that you're feeling right now. Just acknowledging. I'm angry right now. I'm really upset, and that person blah, 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 and that person said this, and they're doing that, and it's just really driving me crazy, and you're angry, right? So just acknowledging that you're angry. Now, what I teach my students is I have a chart that they go through, and they pick out the emotions that they recognize that they are experiencing right now, and they write it down. And I don't have that chart right here for you, but what I'm going to say is just write down anything you feel. So even if it's I'm lonely, and that's not really an emotion, but just write it down anyway. And are angry, hurt, frustrated, and so on and so forth. So I just want to just write that down and then feel it. I want to feel it just to know how intense it is, okay? That's all. I don't want the story, because if I get caught up in the story, it's gonna derail me, and it's not gonna help me heal. So just acknowledge the emotion or what it is that you're feeling, even if it's not really an emotion. How intense is it? And then breathe. This is a forced inhale and forced exhale. Forced inhale again and exhale. And you do that for about 3 to 5 rounds, depending on how your lung capacity. If you're an athlete or you practice pranayama or any kind of breathing techniques, then you can go longer. What your goal is to get lightheaded. And that will induce the feeling of spirit. When you are in spirit, you feel good, you feel light. All these toxic emotions, these are heavy. They're not bad. These emotions are not bad. I don't want to say they're bad. They're not. You need them, but you don't want to carry them around. So you breathe. And then just exhale. And then just spend a moment just to feel that lightness. So that lightheadedness is going to help you feel like you're in spirit. Okay, so you do that several rounds until you get the intensity down. Okay, so you just sorry, I had to clear my throat. So you want to keep doing the breathing until the intensity comes down. The second thing is nurturing your emotional needs. Wow, voice is going. Nurturing your emotional needs is about self-talking. So when you talk to yourself, you're a dumbass, you're so stupid. God, why did I do that again? It's just, I'm such a retard. Whatever you say to yourself that it criticize, that you I'm sure you've heard of the critic in your head, that is doing harm. So you want to change those words to something like, the script that I give to my students is basically along the lines of, little Dawn, I am so thankful, and you put your name in there, right? So little Dawn, I'm so thankful you were born and that you're here. You're growing so tremendously, and I'm so proud of you. I know that there are times when people let you down, but know that I'm always here for you, that I will always support you. I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Words like that, and it goes on and on. That is going to nurture your emotional needs, and it's going to get you to a place where you're so self-confident and you're so filled with self-love that you understand when somebody is upset with you, you understand they're just in their ego, and you don't take it personally. You get to that level where you just don't take it personally, and it's so much easier to process what is happening and to embrace change and internalize and emotionalize what you really want to do. So that's it in a nutshell. This is what I teach my students, and it has been a game changer for so many people. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it with that. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me comments and let me know what you think. And I appreciate you. Do something today that brings you joy and makes you feel good. I love you all. And until next time, blessed be.